So, it's rolled around again, and I've kind of let it pass by. But it's cheap bike build-off season. Or it was. In case you don't know, the Cheap Bike Build-Off is a competition organised by Max, aka The Mullet Mechanic. The aim is to basically find a junk bike and get it running again with a budget of $150. US that is. Other creators are invited to build bikes to publicise the competition, but everyone is allowed to enter. It's a cool way of getting people interested in building cheap bikes. The $150 value is converted into your currency, and then you go out and find a bike and build it. This year, cheap knockoff parts are not allowed, so you have to resist trawling through AliExpress and other places. Components from your parts bin are allowed, but because not everyone has a parts bin, you have to put a price on those bits. It has to be a sensible price though. I'd say run with an average eBay sold price because not everyone has a bike collective selling parts for pennies. But whatever you choose, you can't exceed the $150, or in my case, 120 quid-ish. I'm starting this with a 1992 Giant Stonebreaker that was bound for the tip. It was absolutely covered in years of dirt and dust from sitting in a shed. But underneath all that grime, it looks like it's barely been used. Because it was bound for scrap, the bike cost me nothing. Yep, nothing. Don't worry though, there is lots to do and I need all that budget. The tyres are dry rotted, the chain is rusted, as are the seat post, stem and handlebars, and the shifters aren't the best. That being said, it is a solid bike, and I want to upgrade a couple of things along the way, so stick around and see how this bike, destined for scrap, gets transformed. Get rid of that. Not bad, see. Whew. That bad bracket's actually still good. Really need 122. Perfect. I can reuse this. And it's smooth as you like. No plate. Let's try this. Someone's done this up. That's undone. But it's... Oh, what have I done? Oh wow. Oh. Okay. That couldn't have done. There we go. What hub is that? Is that a Joytech? It might be a Joytech hub. Yeah, I think it is. Oh, that's tight. There we go. There we go. Oh. That probably didn't capture anything.
Okay, I think that's in focus and that. This was loose. Yeah, they're not too bad. This bike has not been used much. Ooh, it's a hell of a shiny there. Yeah, there's a little scabby up here still. The rest of it's nice. Ooh. Ooh, that was way too much. Perfect. Yeah, much better. Oops, what did I just knock off? About there. Put all the grease in a grease gun now. It's a little less messy to deal with. Okay. Oh, looks like I might need a thicker spacer. Oh no, maybe not. Oh, let's try and get matching pads on here. Oh. No. Yeah, that bottom bracket is still so smooth. I got it right. Okay, yeah. Sure. Little tiny polish. Just remove some of these rust bits. Not bad. Jockey wheels aren't actually too bad. that had a woodlouse carcass in it. Soft brush. There we go. Where's the old there? Don't tell me that wasn't recording for the whole thing. I've just stripped this all the way down. Well, not all the way. Took the jockey wheels out, cleaned them up. What did I record? Okay. Yeah, I like that derailleur. Suntour derailleurs look real nice. Now, of course I'm doing this as any normal person would, and not being able to see how high oh, that's very loose. I just need to lift it up like a mill. Right there. It's been a while since I had an X press shifter, but I think these are kind of like indexed friction. See, both of them move at once. There's one. There's gear 2. There's gear 3. Gear 2. Gear 1. So that's gear 1. That's gear 2. That's gear 3. It's an interesting design, isn't it? I'm just going to open it up, give me a little spritz inside, and change the cable while I'm in there, because oh, that gonna sneeze. Very simple design. Where's the cable? if I'm right, yep, the cable's a special design, which sucks. It's a barrel. It's not obviously as big as brake cable. I don't think I'm going to get away with being able to use a gear cable. They're kind of more the Hure, old French style, but they're more of a bigger size, so I might have to modify one. Yeah, forgot that about these shifters. Let me just see. I'm pretty sure it's just literally locking into, yeah, there's a nub there and then it goes down. There's no actual nub to lock into, so it's like a thumb shifter. Thumb shifters have a ball bearing which moves into different spots, pretty much exactly like a thumb shifter. That does worry me though. Yeah, that. Now I've lubed it up, it's not freaking working. As for the rear shifter, it is a bit slow. But again, it's kind of on the two pivot things. Although this one is just a click, 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 click. This one you can actually just ratchet the whole thing. Well, you can if it's sticky. But it's kind of sticky at the moment, so you can... It does work, it's just slow. So... doing that makes it a whole lot better. There you go. So you can actually ratchet it through all the gears at once. Cool. Yeah, so this is the cable that I was thinking of. This is the original Suntour cable, which good luck finding. This is a Hure cable that goes in down tube shifters. As you can see, it's the same size barrel, but the Suntour is like double the height, if not a tiny little bit more. Will it fit? No idea. Let's try and get this out. Okay. Will it? Oh, that's the point. I think it's so big because I mean, it might work. I don't think it's gonna slip out. you know what? I think a regular cable would actually work in there as well. Let's have a look. Let's just for science purposes. Regular gear cable. Of course it works in there. Ah, oh, god damn it. Well, I'll keep this in my drawer, the Hure cable, and put a regular gear cable in there. Wait, which way around does this go? Oh. You would have thought I've never worked on bikes before. There we go. Best thing to stick grips down with? Aldi hairspray. Cool. Take off a couple of lock nuts. It is a 4-prong. Do I have a 4-prong? Yes. I have a 4-prong. Is it the 4-prong? Yes, it is. Okay. And then best way to get these off. One, two, three. There we go. There we go. That is not nice. It might still work. Not nice though. There. See, that's loose. This is why you check shit. Extra. Why not? There. Yeah, that might actually be spot on. mean, I'm not sure how well you can see this. They're doing a bit of a scrub. There we go. There's some wire wool. Where am I looking? Here, around here somewhere. Ooh, actually it doesn't clean up too bad. Okay. 1, 2, 3 und 4. Hier 5, 6. Rigid rim. But what I want to do, because you know I have plenty spare axles, this is a used one, so I'm thinking if I swap over all these components, mind you, it's a shit. Because it's a freewheel axle, it's not as strong. So yeah, we'll leave it as knotted actually. Is that going to be enough for the shit? Now look at this. If this was a free hub, I would have definitely converted it to quick release. But because it's freewheel, the bearings sit further back towards the centre of the wheel, which means the axle has the potential to bend. So yeah, let's keep it solid. Okay, let's see if this works. A little windy today, so you know, might go wrong, but we'll try and line everything up. Where's the valve hole? Valve hole. Want that at the top. Right. 1, 2. Well, I guess that worked. So I think this will be good. It's a nice Suntour. Oh well, that's sticking there. amazing after 30 years this Suntour free hub is still going. And I literally just cleaned it. I haven't even put any grease in it yet, any lube in it, just cleaned it. But this is without any lube whatsoever. Sounds great. That was literally just picking out all the dirt from around it. It sounds great and it looks great as well. So I think I'm going to try this. That is very greasy. So big to big would be there, plus 2 links would be to there. One, 2. I'm going to check the budget, but I'm going to put the original saddle back on for now. Do I have enough for another saddle? Don't know. Oh wait, I need to because the rails are too small. Well, luckily I've just saved money by using the old Freewheel, so we'll do that. But how to show this? The rails are too small. I mean, I could force it, but that's with it on properly, and it doesn't fit there. So yeah, shit, now the wind's picking up. We'll put this one on. Technically it only cost me £1.99 from Chain Reactions, but if we put 15 quid on it, because it's brand new, it's better than nothing. It's technically going on the wrong way, but we'll see if it works. But that will have to sit on the tyre. Thumbies. Brake lever. And put the grip back on. I'm guessing we're going to want something like that. And hopefully we're going to want something like that. This is only a 6-speed shifter, but I'm hoping it works with the 7-speed. If not, it's going to be friction. Okay. I mean, a friction shifter is of course going to work. I say that, but the limits aren't set properly. So we need to wind this out a little bit. There we go. I'll check that I might be able to move this in a derailleur in a bit. Oh, it's an XC Master. That's what it stands for. Okay, let's see. Right, that's 7. Ooh, 6. 5. 4. 3. I don't think so, I think the spacing's off. I mean, it might work, maybe, if I just could drop a little bit of tension. Oops. Okay, so about there. We hope. Still might be a bit tight. There's a very minimal clearance between that, so the rim has to be absolutely spot on, which it isn't, because you can definitely see. So tighten. Tighten. Loads better. Dovey, can you inspect the bike please? Because I think we're done.
So yeah, that's my cheap bike build, and hopefully a complete transformation of this bike. Honestly, I went a little bit over budget. Even after finishing this video, I did a couple of extra things. For one, I found the stem didn't hold those bars at all. Even wrenching on the bolt enough to bend it, the bars still stood round under my weight. So we ended up putting an old road stem on there, which held perfectly. I also wasn't happy with the shifter being friction only for the next owner, so I found a barely used Suntour 6-speed block and put that on. Suntour had weird spacing, so you really have to match them up perfectly if you want indexing. I did try Shimano Thumbies, but again, they weren't quite right for indexing. And the original shifters, well, they didn't quite fit right on the bars in the end, and the left shifter didn't seem to work right even after I stripped it down multiple times. So here we are with the 6-speed Thumbies. Oh, and I swapped out the front axle for a solid axle to hold the rack just a little bit better. All in, I'm probably at 135 quid, but if you add on the parts, bin crankset and brakes, I'd say it's pushing 180-ish with eBay prices, and that's definitely over budget, even if I do manage to sell off some of the old parts. So it's a fail from me, but I really like how this turned out. I've had a couple of people locally interested in it already, and I haven't even put it up for sale. I really hope you enjoyed this Gary length video. A lot of work went into this one, so I hope it shows. I'll catch you in the next one.